Today we will chant the entire Ganapati Atharvashirsha before we begin to think over it. This book, which was not available yesterday, is available today at the bookstore, Ganapati Atharvashirsha. You may please take the book. Those who have the book, those who can chant, we will chant the Shanti part, Om Brahmacharini, and then we begin the Ganapati Atharvashirsha chanting, and then we dwell over it. Chinmaya, Tvamanandamaya-stvam Brahmamaya, Tvam Satchidananda Dvitiyosi, Tvam Pratyaksham Brahmasi, Tvam Jnanamayo Vijnanamayosi, Sarvam Jagadidam Tatto Jayate, Sarvam Jagadidam Tattastishtati, Sarvam Jagadidam Dvailayamishyati, Sarvam Jagadidam Tvai Pratyeti, Tvam Bhumirapo Nalo Nilo Navaha, Tvam Chatvari Vaatpadani, Tvam Gunatrayatitaha, Tvam Dhamsthatrayatitaha, Tvam Dehatrayatitaha, Tvam Kalatrayatitaha, Tvam Mooladharasthitosi Nityam, Tvam Shaktitrayatmakaha, Tvam Yogino Dhyayanti Nityam, Tvam Brahma, Tvam Vishnu, Tvam Rudra, Tvam Indra, Tvam Agni, Tvam Vayu, Tvam Surya, Tvam Chandrama, Tvam Brahma Bhuvasvarom, Ganadim Purvamucharya Varnadim Stadanantaram, Anuswarah Paratarah, Ardhendulasitam, Tarena Ditham, Ekattava Manusvarupam, Dakara Purvarupam, Akaro Madhyamarupam, Anuswarashchantya Rupam, Binduruttara Rupam, नादसन्धानं सगुम्भिता सन्धिः सैषा गणेश विद्या गणकऋषिः निजृद्गायत्री छन्दः गणपतिर्देवता ॐ गं गणपतये नमः एकदन्ताय विद्महे वक्रतुण्डाय धीमहि तन्नो दन्तिः प्रचोदयात् एकदन्तं चतुर्हस्तं पाशमङ्कुशधारिणं रदं च वरदं हस्तैर्बिभ्राणं मूषकध्वजं रक्तं लम्बोदरं शूर्पकर्णकं रक्तवाससं रक्तगन्धानुलिप्ताङ्गं रक्तपुष्पैः सुपूजितं भक्तानुकम्पिनं देवं जगत्कारणमच्युतम् आविर्भूतं च सृष्ट्यादौ प्रकृतेः पुरुषात् परम् एवं ध्यायति यो नित्यं स योगी योगिनां वरः नमो व्रातपतये नमो गणपतये नमः प्रवचपतये नमस्ते अस्तु लम्बोदराय एकदन्ताय विघ्ननाशिने शिवसुताय वरदमूर्तये नमः एतदथर्वशीर्षं यो धीते स ब्रह्म भूयाय कल्पते स सर्वविघ्नैः न बाध्यते स सर्वत्र सुखमेधते स पञ्चमहापापात् प्रमुच्यते सायमधीयानो दिवसकृतं पापं नाशयति प्रातरधीयानो रात्रिकृतं पापं नाशयति सायं प्रातः प्रयुञ्जानो पापोपापो भवति सर्वत्राधीयानोपविघ्नो भवति धर्मार्थकाममोक्षं च विन्दति इदमथर्वशीर्षमशिष्याय न देयं यो यदि मोहात् दास्यति स पापीयान् भवति सहस्रावर्तनाद्यं यं काममधीते तं तमनेन साधयेत् अनेन गणपतिमभिषिञ्चति स वाग्मी भवति चतुर्थ्यामनश्नं जपति स विद्यावान् भवति इत्यथर्वणवाक्यं ब्रह्माद्यावरणं विद्यान्न बिभेति कदाचनेति यो दुर्वाङ्कुरैर्यजति स वैश्रवणोपमो भवति यो लाजैर्यजति स यशोवान् भवति स मेधावान् भवति यो मोदकसहस्रेण यजति स वाञ्छितफलमवाप्नोति यस्साज्यसमिद्भिर्यजति स सर्वं लभते स सर्वं लभते अष्टौ ब्राह्मणान् सम्यक् ग्राहयित्वा सूर्यवर्चस्वी भवति सूर्यग्रहे महानद्यां प्रतिमासन्निधौ वा जप्त्वा सिद्धमन्त्रो भवति महाविघ्नात् प्रमुच्यते महादोषात् प्रमुच्यते महाप्रत्यवायात् प्रमुच्यते स सर्वविद् भवति स सर्वविद् भवति य एवं वेद इत्युपनिषत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ श्री गणेशाय नमः ॐ श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः ॐ श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः ॐ समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम् ॐ सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। Scriptures tell us about Brahma, the goal and dharma, the means. Scriptures are to be read to understand that I am such Chit Ananda Swarupa. This we saw yesterday. Then we saw that what is the simple meaning of Ganapati Atharvasheersha-upanishad. Upanishad, to study with firm determination, sitting near the Guru, tuning to the Guru. Atharva, without trembling, without fear. Only infinitude, only oneness can give us fearlessness. Sheersha, the most important part of the Atharva Veda. Ganapati, my own self. Ganapati, the Lord of all groups. Ganapati, the Lord of the entire universe. Ganapati, the supreme reality. This also we saw yesterday. Then we saw word meaning of the Shanti part, Bhadram Karanebhi. This word Bhadram is coming very often if you see. Bhadram. Bhadram, may we listen to auspiciousness, may we see auspiciousness. It comes often in even other parts of the scriptures. What is Bhadram? Bhadram is auspiciousness, a loose translation. It can also be called as Mangalya. See, the very sound of the word Mangala, Mangalya gives a prasannata to the mind. When I say Mangala, the very word means, in childhood when I used to hear Mangala, I would suddenly imagine a house with nice toran of the mango leaves, flowers, the agarbatti smell, everyone is very happy, prasanna. It gives, the very word gives a feeling of divinity. So what is auspiciousness? Anything that takes my mind to the divine is auspicious. I see a small flower, beautiful flower. I don't know, when we were in Sandipani, I don't know, our Swamiji used to get such rare flowers from various places. And we used to keep looking. Small flower, but what symmetry. Every petal is so beautiful. And then your mind goes to the Creator. Oh, what a beautiful Creator. You see the sunset, you see the various colors put over. Oh, what Creator. So that is auspicious. Anything that takes my mind to the divine, anything that takes my mind to the higher is auspicious. Why discordance is not called auspicious? Because it only drains my energy. It doesn't take me to the higher. It is anything that takes me to the higher, it makes me forget the pain of the body, the diseases. That is auspiciousness. So may I hear auspicious. So then Guruji says that the very first listener is you yourself. So whatever I speak first has to be auspicious if I want to listen to auspiciousness. Because I listen to myself first. So maybe the whole world is speaking auspicious, but if I am not speaking properly, then from where will I listen to auspiciousness? So first, I need to speak auspicious. I need to be careful about my vacha. Yesterday, our Darshini ji, she was telling us, there is vak tapas spoken in Bhagavad Gita. In 17th chapter, Bhagavan tells us how to speak. Satyam vada, hitam vada, priyam vada, mitam vada. Very difficult. Satyam vada, speak the truth. Hitam vada, it should be true and it should be helpful to someone. Mitam vada, speak precise. Na bruya priyam andritam. Just to please someone, don't speak false. Na bruya satyam apriyam. Speak the truth, but it should not hurt anyone. Very difficult. Every day 15 minutes, even if we try this tapas, our Vani will definitely become auspicious. So, Shrunuyam, may we listen to auspiciousness. The mantras, the various Vedic mantras, the talks of, we are so fortunate that we have videos of Gurudev, Guruji and so many people, that very listening is auspicious. Then Bhadram Pashyema, may we see auspiciousness. The very sight of someone is auspicious. You see a Mahatma coming, you just look at the photo of Swami Vivekananda. It's just a photo. Mind goes. You just look at Gurudev sitting in a dhyana mudra. Just look at Gurudev, even this picture. Just pick up any picture of the God. Guruji was once telling us that if you are sad and if you want immediate happiness, I will tell you a secret. Take up any picture of any Lord. Keep looking at it for 2 minutes. Your worries will go away like that. Because we have not seen any picture of Bhagavan sitting like this and crying or something like that. It is always giving prasannata. It is always giving happiness. So Bhadram Pashyema. So one is see auspicious things. Another is see auspiciousness in everything. Because everything is auspicious. Everything is that Bhagavan alone. So I start by seeing auspicious things. And the culmination is when I see auspiciousness in everything. That is the vision which I should get for myself. That is what is the goal. That is what makes a Mahatma a Mahatma. He can see auspiciousness even in a sinner, which I cannot. So today I have to see a saint, but I have to reach a state where I can see auspiciousness in the so-called sinner. That is Bhadram Pashyema. Then we have seen that Sthiraidhyam, may we, O Lord, may our body and mind and all our instruments be fit and fine to serve you. Vyashema Deva Hitam Yat Ayuhu. Whatever lifespan you have given us, O Bhagavan, may we worship you. That is the very glory of human birth. Otherwise, why should I come to this human birth if not to worship the Lord and if not to seek something higher? They said, Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, Maithuna. All these 4 things everyone does. Then what is the speciality of this human birth? I should seek the Lord. I should go to the higher. That is the beauty, that is the very speciality, the glory of the human birth. So may I do that. Then we asked Swasti, we asked well-being, we asked auspiciousness to various lords. Lord Indra, Lord Pusha, the sun god. Then we asked it to the Tarksha, as we said, Garuda Bhagavan or Varuna Devata, whichever both the meanings can be taken. And to Brihaspati, the Lord of Buddhi, the Guru of all the Devatas, Brihaspati Bhagavan. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Shanti 3 times to pray to the Lord that, O Lord, may there be peace within. Guruji gives 2 interpretations of this, very beautiful. He says, one is, may there be peace within my heart, may there be peace in my surroundings, and may there be peace in the entire world. This is one. And then he said, and then the famous thing that Adi Bhautika, Adi Daivika, Adhyatmika. The obstacles come from 3 directions or 3 sources. One is Adi Daivika. Suddenly some earthquake, something, what they call natural calamities, where there is I don't have any control, or nor do the source is not seen, it is not very easily visible. That is Adi Daivika, from the other forces, the problems come. So, oh Lord, please keep them at a bay till I study. Then Adi Bhautika. Suddenly now we are studying, suddenly a procession goes by. I know, I can see the cause, but I can't do anything. We have to just sit and just wait for it to pass by. That is Adi Bhautika. And then Adhyatmika. stomach is paining, health is not good, today mind is not ready for the study, body, mind, intellect, all these three things are adhyatmika. So these obstacles will come from all the three things. So, oh Lord, this prayer is beautiful. It is not said, take away all my worries. No. Till the time I am studying, please keep them at the way. Then once I get powerful, send them in huge packets, no problem. Then I have all the power to fight with them. But now, right now I'm just learning to walk over one. So please keep them at the way. Then I will send them as much as you want. So Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Now we start the text. Ganapati Atharvashirsha. Please repeat. Om Namaste Ganapataye. Tvameva pratyaksham tattvamasi. Tvameva kevalam kartasi. Tvameva kevalam hartasi. Tvameva kevalam hartasi. Tvameva sarvam khalvidam brahmasi. Tvam sakshat atmasi nityam. This is one portion, the first portion. In Bhagavad Gita we have shlokas, verses. Here we have mantras. Whatever is found in the Veda is called mantra. Whatever is found in Bhagavad Gita or the Smritis, it is called shloka. So this is a set of a few mantras. So each line, after every line there is one danda, straight danda. Om Namaste Ganapataye danda. Tvameva pratyaksham tattvamasi danda. So Om Namaste Ganapataye, one mantra. Tvameva pratyaksham tattvamasi, one mantra. So these are various mantras. And a set of these mantras is called anuvaka. So what we chanted just now is first anuvaka of the Ganapati Atharvashirsha. Om, the name of the Supreme Lord, the name of each one of us. As again Darshan Didi was nicely telling, can you believe we are doing our signature at the very top of the page, which we always do at the end. That is our signature, that is my signature at the very top of the page on the BMI chart. So Om, that is me. What does that mean? That is what the Atharvashirsha will tell us. Namaste Ganapataye. Namaha, prostrations, salutations. Te, to you. Ganapataye, to whom? To you. Who is this you? Ganapati. This word Namaha is again very beautiful. Salutations or prostrations are done in many ways. When I am a child, I am told, go and prostrate to Bhagwan. I just go and prostrate to the Bhagwan without asking any questions, without understanding. This because mother and father are telling, so I just go and prostrate. Then someone tells me, my grandparents tell me that prostrate to your parents. Now, in childhood also I prostrate to my parents, and when I become elder, then also I prostrate to my parents. Is there a difference in this? Yes. In childhood I prostrate just because I am told. When I become elder, I am supposed to prostrate understanding the greatness of my parents. So prostration when done just because someone is telling is one thing, but when I prostrate with that reverence, when I prostrate with that respect, with that great adoration, that prostration is a different thing altogether. In the round table conference, it is told, when Gandhiji comes in, no one is supposed to stand. And then the person who told this, he himself stands when Gandhiji enters. That is prostration. You cannot but bow down before such great people. you cannot but give them your salutations. So when I understand the glory of Bhagavan, I cannot but bow down before him. That aura is such. So prostration, when done with great understanding and reverence, that prostration is something very different. Guruji in his talk, he tells, I go to some place and I have been to that place for a few years, many number of years, and in the earlier time the child would prostrate to me because the mother is telling. Now the same child has gone to university and the mother tells, prostrate. Why? Why should I? Then the mother says, prostrate, because he is Swami. And then Guruji says, I am the victim of all these things. Everything is happening about me and I have to sit there and look at that. Then I will tell that mother, Amma, chodo na Amma, why are you forcing him? The mother will say, no, you should learn our culture. Then Guruji says, it is the only time to teach the culture. The rest of all the time, she will sit idle. That is the only time in front of the Swami you have to teach them what is Indian culture. So prostration, and I do that prostration with complete reverence, that is something which that is the tuning that we saw, upa, near, sitting near with prostration, sitting near with tuning. Again, if you see, Namaha, the mudra, you and me are the one. So what is the highest prostration? The highest prostration is when you and me do not remain separate, we become one. Sashtanga Namaskar, we have the most beautiful culture, the only culture where we have a Sashtanga Namaskar. In other cultures, maybe there is a Namaskar up to you, you may just bow down maximum. There is no Sashtanga Namaskar, we have a Sashtanga Namaskar. What does that mean? It means that state, when I bow down, that complete state, I am not able to do anything. I am incapable of doing anything by myself, but I can be acted upon. That is the position of Sashtanga Namaskar. Complete surrender. So it is a physical act. But what is the complete surrender? Oh Bhagavan, I am yours. Here am I. Namaha. Namaha. When someone says, Na mama. When I leave that mama, mine, when I leave that na mama, here I prostrate to you. So, Om Namaha. To whom? Ganapati. If not to Ganapati, then to whom shall we prostrate? In one of the Marathi songs it is said, I don't remember the exact word, but it is said, why, oh Lord, why are these other people worshipped? Why are these people who are not doing the right things, even they, why are they worshipped, O Lord? Like that it is asked. So, I should also understand to whom to surrender. Akhandanand Maharaj says beautifully that kabhi neech ki sharan nahi leni chahiye. I should never prostrate to a neech. In Ayodhya, Dasharath was there. Vasishtha Rishi was there. Sakshat Ramachandra Ji was there. But still, Kaikeyi surrendered to Manthara. And then we know what is the history. So I should know whom to surrender to. I should know whom to prostrate to. And that prostration also should be with understanding. So every word is like that, we can go on. So Om Namaste Ganapataye. Om Namaste Ganapataye. How he is the Lord of all? Tvameva Pratyaksham Tattvamasi. Now again we have to be very careful while breaking the word Tattvamasi. This Tattvamasi here can be split as Tattvam Asi. O Bhagavan, Tvameva Pratyaksham Tattvam Asi. You are the Tattva. What is Tattva? When I say Sundaratva, Sundara is one word. Sundara is an adjective. When I add Tva to it, it becomes abstract. Sundaratva becomes a quality. Sundara Rama, Sundara Sita. Sundaratva then becomes a quality. So, then similarly, when I say Sweetness is the thatness of sugar. So sweetness is the tattva of sugar. Am I communicating? What is the tattva of salt? Saltiness is the thatness. That is the tattva of salt. Heat is the thatness. It is the tattva of fire. So everything has its tattva. So Tvameva tattvamasi. You are the tattva. The tattva means what? That because of which everything functions. Fire is fire because it is heat, because it is hot. Sugar is sugar because it is sweet. So everything has its own tattva. But what is the very tattva of everything? The very tattva of everything is the very existence. Everything is. Sugar is sweet, but before that sugar is. He is good, but before that he is. She is bad, but before that she is. That isness is the very tattva of everything. The very being. So you are that tattva, O Lord, because of which everything is. That is one way of tattvamasi. But we are so used to tattvamasi mahavakya that we will break it as tattvamasi. Then Guruji says, Acha, so you will tell Bhagwan, Ganesha, tattvamasi, okay. This tattvamasi is a mahavakya. What is a mahavakya? Mahavakya is, you can, in English it is translated as the great statement. So when I say the great statement, it appears that it should be a big statement which runs for pages and pages. No, this is in fact these are the smallest statements. Tat, Tvam, Asi, 3 words. Then what is written in that? It tells me the greatest truth. Tat, that Lord, Tvam, you are. That thou art. So from there, see, Mahavakyas are not only 4. Those who have studied, please be careful. There are not only 4 Mahavakyas. These 4 Mahavakyas have been taken from each Veda as a from each Veda, just one has been taken, representative. But each Veda is split. Every Upanishad will have one Mahavakya. Every Upanishad, even our Ganapati Atharvashirsha will have a Mahavakya. So after we study, I will ask you, which is the Mahavakya? So please be careful. So every Upanishad will have a Mahavakya. These 4 have been taken from each Veda to tell us, okay, this Veda this Veda this. So Tattvamasi is called the Upadesha Vakya. The Guru tells the Shishya, Tattvamasi, you are that. So can you tell Bhagwan, you are that? No, Bhagwan knows already, I don't have to tell him. Then what, if we break it in that way, then what does it mean? You are the very import of the Mahavakya Tattvamasi. What is the import of Tattvamasi? See, today I have some idea of myself. That is finite. Even if I am a millionaire, I am a billionaire, whatever idea I have of myself, it is very finite considered to the entire whole. So this finitude of myself is my idea. That is from me today. And this me is always trying to go towards infinite. I want to, if I'm a businessman, then I want to expand my business. That's the only thing I can think of. Anyway, whatever it is, I want to have, if I have one house, I want to have more. Whatever it is, I want to have more, I want to expand, I want to have big. So from this finitude, I want to become infinite. So this very process, this very effort of becoming infinite is addressed in the scriptures through the Mahavakya Tattvamasi. What is this Mahavakya trying to do? It is trying to tell me that the infinitude which you are trying to become, you cannot become it, you are that. A frog, in Marathi it is a frog cannot, as much as it swells, it cannot become a bull. It will remain a frog. Can anything finite become infinite? It can never be. But the very knowledge that you are infinite makes me infinite. So this Mahavakya is trying to tell me that you are that infinite. Don't try to become anything. Just drop all your other identifications and just be, and you will experience that you are infinite. So, what is the import of Tattvamasi Mahavakya? Infinity. So, Bhagavan, you are the import of Tattvamasi. So, Tvameva Pratyaksham Tattvamasi. You are the Tattva, one way, or you are the very import of Tattvamasi Mahavakya. The resultant is the same, that you are the Brahma, you are the supreme reality. It is the result which comes through both the ways. Pratyaksham. What is the meaning of Pratyaksha? When Narendra goes to Sri Ramakrishna Paramhams, he goes knocks every door and says, have you seen God? Have you seen God? Have you seen God? And then he knocks this door and he says, have you seen God? And here is the Paramhamsa sitting and saying, I have seen God more clearer than I see you. I never understood this statement. I was very fortunate to be in a school where Swami Vivekananda ji was worshipped as the Kuladevata. So, this story was heard from childhood. I never understood this. I understood this story when I went to the Vedanta course. What is the meaning of I can see the God more clearly than you? Come on, you are seeing me with your eyes and I am so clear. I can see, but to see that Narendra also, eyes are required. If I close my eyes, I cannot see the person in front of me. But this eye is the most clear thing to myself. I don't need body, I don't need mind. Even in deep sleep state, I am there. Is that not the most clear thing that I see? So, Ramakrishna Paramhams, when he said, I can see God more clearly than you, he meant was, I know I am that God. And I can see myself the most clearly. So that is what he said when he said, I can see. So that is the meaning of Pratyaksha. You are Sakshat Parabrahma. Again, the word Sakshat also will come ahead. From Sakshat Atma Sunityam. There also we will see this. Just a little thing on the Pramanas also. This, when you study Vedanta, there are various ways of knowing. Not of Vedanta only. Anytime in the world also, when we move around, there are various ways of knowing, means to know. One is called Anumana Pramana, the means of inference. There is a mountain, I see smoke on the mountain, and I remember that where there is fire, there is smoke. So I infer that because there is smoke on the mountain, there is fire on the mountain. This is by inference. Then there is something called as Paroksha. I am sitting somewhere, as कहीं से कुछ आवाज आता है, some sound comes, then I call someone or I request someone, can you please go and see? Then someone tells me, okay, this is what is happening there. So this knowledge is told to me by someone. So it is Paroksha. Para, someone is Aksha, eyes. So someone went, saw and told me. So Paroksha. So Anumana, inference, I infer. No one has told me, I infer. Paroksha. Someone goes, sees and tells me. I have not seen. Pratyaksha, I see myself. I see with my own eyes. I see with my own eyes, with my own senses. Either I hear, I myself touch, I myself taste. I know it by myself. So, Pratyaksha. So, from Pratyaksham Brahmasi, I can see you, O Lord. I know you are that Brahma. From Pratyaksham Brahmasi. Tvameva kevalam kartaasi, Tvameva kevalam dhartaasi, Tvameva kevalam hartaasi. Karta, creator. Dharta, sustainer. Harta, destroyer. There is a rule, yat karyam, whatever is an effect, tat sakartrukam, that is with a doer. There is no effect which is without a doer. One day, a small child, some 3-4 years old, maybe 5 years old maximum, Sunday morning, father is sitting nicely, newspaper, tea, and he goes to the father and says, Papa, who made this world? It's a nice morning and what is this stupid question? So, please go away, I don't have time for you. Papa, tell them, who made this world, Papa? Then he gives some answers, the child doesn't listen. No one made this world, it just happened by itself. Go now. Achha, okay. The child just goes away. After a few couple of hours, the father sees a beautiful picture of a globe on the table. It is drawn by someone, it is not printed, it is drawn by someone, it is very well done. So the father says, very nice, who drew this? Now the child is sitting in the newspaper and says, no, drew it, Papa, it just happened by itself. So then the father says, Achha, it just happened by itself, is there no one who did it? And the child says, yes, if no one did the entire world, then why should you need a doer to do a small picture? So, who made the world? Guruji says very beautifully, he asks, did you make the world? No, Baba, I didn't make this world. If I would have made, it would have been much better maybe. Okay, did I make this world? No, it doesn't look like. Okay, did we collectively make this world? No. When I came to this world, the world was there. So, there is some other karta. There is someone else who has done this world, who has made this world. Also, if the potter makes a pot, the potter has complete sovereignty, if the pronunciation is correct, has the complete supremacy over the pot. He can make the pot, he can sustain the pot, he can break the pot. So, I am always more powerful than my creation. So, if this world is created, the creator has to be more powerful. So, the creator cannot be a finite being. Because this huge world and that globe was just one of the globes. There are n number of cosmoses and solar systems and all and whatnot. So, that creator has to be infinite. It cannot be any finite being. So, oh Lord, you are the creator. You are the very infinite creator of this world. To you I bow down. Tvameva kevalam karta asi. Tvameva kevalam dharta asi. You alone can sustain the world. Again, Guruji tells a very beautiful story. Once, a sadhu was sitting under a tree, and there was a nice castle, a rich man's castle, next to the tree. So the father tells the child, go and call that sadhu Maharaj for bhiksha. The child goes, he says, आपको भिक्षा के लिए बुलाया है, please come. So this sannyasi, sadhuji, he says, go and ask your father, today if he is feeding me, who will feed me tomorrow? The child goes back, he says, this is what the sannyasi is asking. Father says, go and tell him, the one who is feeding him today will feed him tomorrow also. The child goes back, gives this answer. Then the sadhu Maharaj says, yes, now I will come to your place. What does it mean? Today the Lord is feeding you, tomorrow also he alone will feed. So who is the dharta? Who is the real dharta? Who is the real sustainer? The real sustainer is the Lord alone. My God, I come to this world and first day the food is ready. I don't have to look out for my food. The mother is ready with the feeding. When I grow up, there is someone to take me to the school. Everything is taken care of. This
Bhaja Govindam, Bhagwan says, Vatula Kimtava Nasti Niyanta. Are you an orphan? Don't you have a Niyanta? Don't you have an ordinary? Why are you worrying so bad? Akhandanandaji Maharaj, once he was sitting in a group of people and he asked everyone, how many of you believe in God? Everyone raised their hands. The second question was, how many of you have some or the other worry? Everyone raised their hands. And then he says, none of you are believers. Why? You believe in the God and you say that you have a worry. That is not belief. If the child knows my father is there and he will take care, he will not worry for anything. If the child knows that my mother is there and she will take care of anything, he will not worry for anything. So, he is the Dharta. He is there. But I need to have that faith. If you read I'm sure so many of you have read the books like Yajna or Himagiri Bihar by Swami Tapovan Maharaj. At one place he writes, I had no food. And for long distances, there was not a single house where I could go and have mission. It was completely barren land. And he said, I kept sitting there like a small child, wondering how is he going to feed me today. What a beautiful thing. He's not wondering, will I get food today? He's wondering, how is he going to feed me today? And then after 2 hours, someone passes from there and says, Sadhu Maharaj better in. And he gives me 2-3 boiled potatoes and I have it. This is about food. About when he goes to Kailash Yatra, he is about to die because he went in without any sweater and not even footwear proper. He went in such difficult conditions, he was about to die, he is not going to survive. And there he writes, I was wondering how is he going to save me this time. Just look at that faith in the Dharta. Just look at, and actually after that some sadhus come and they take him to cattle house and then he comes back alive, hale and hearty. Just look at the faith in the Dharta. Tvameva kevalam Dharta. This is therefore all the Punasthas, the scriptures say that please know that when you are taking care of your family, you are only a caretaker. It is the Lord who actually takes care of your family. Tvameva kevalam Dharta. Tvameva kevalam Dharta. This needs a lot of Kalyani. You have created a beautiful thing. You have sustained it all along. And now I should destroy it. Just, if I have to throw away something, कुछ अच्छा डिश बनाया और वो खत्म नहीं हुआ तो उसको डालने में कितना दुख होता है. अरे खत्म नहीं हुआ, it was made so nice. Some nice house you have made and suddenly government comes, something happens, dismantle. It is so painful. Because that is my creation, come on. Gurudev was once asked, when Chinmaya mission was working full-fledged, someone came to him and asked him, after you pass away, what do you think will happen to Chinmaya mission? And that master says, after I pass away, even if today it merges with the soil, I don't care. That is the level of attachment. That is the level of vairagya that was there. So, it takes a lot of vairagya to destroy something. And which he does. But how come he does? When there is vairagya, if I go to a seashore and I make a beautiful castle of sand, it doesn't take too much of vairagya it is not very painful to destroy it. Why? Because they know it is false. It's a kill. So why he can destroy it so easily? Because they know it is just a clay man. It is not something so real. So when can I detach from something? When can I have कर्तासि धर्तासि भर्तासि त्वमेव सर्वं खलु idam brahmasmi. You are this entire thing. You are the very Brahma. When there is a creation, there are two things required for any creation. One is called the nimitta karana or the efficient cause. Another is called the upadana karana or the material cause. If I have to make a pot, then
if I have to make a pot, the material cause is the mud and water is the efficient cause. So, upadana karana, the material cause is the mud and the nimitta karana, the efficient cause is the water. Similarly, when the whole world is to be made, what is the material cause? What is the material used in making the entire world? You know, it is said, you are the karta, you are the dharta, you are the harta. You made the world, you are sustaining it, you will destroy it. But what about the material? Which material have you used, Bhagwan? Now again, you know, if I say, if it is said that there was some material which was used to create the world, then the question comes, who created that material? So someone else created, okay, let us say God 1 created that material. So God 1 is greater than God 2. Okay, so who created God 1? It will go on, you see, it will go on. You can't reach any end. And if any material is created, who created the material? Then that material will be more powerful than the world. So it will be regress, infinite regress it is called. So, it is the God alone who has created the world from himself. How can this be? Mundaka Upanishad gives a beautiful example. It says that we all have seen a spider. What is the material cause of the spider's net? Spider. That thread comes from him only. What is the efficient cause of the spider's net? Spider. So it is possible. Still, see, examples will have their own limitations. In this case also, the net and the spider will remain different. Better example would be, what is the efficient cause of your dream? You. What is the material cause of your dream? You. When we are sleeping, we don't take Brahmacharini Maitreyi Chaitanya, we don't take some things and sleep. Today in the dream I will make this. No. I make it from myself, from my own mind. I make it. So I am the efficient cause, I am the material cause. So is not the entire dream me alone? But still, even the dream what we do, we get identified with something. So here also we are doing the same thing. I have created the world, we have created the world from ourselves and got identified with a small tip to toe. Actually, the whole thing is me alone. Therefore, Tvameva sarvam khalu idam brahmasmi. You alone are this entire thing. From what else can he create? If he creates from something else, then it will be Dvaita. How can there be something else other than him to create? Whether you may say that no, he created the 5 elements and then he created the world, okay. Or he created from himself, okay, both is fine. But it is, yeah.
He alone is the creator of the entire thing. So therefore, Tvameva kevalam kartasi, dhartasi, efficient cause. And Tvameva Sarvam Khalu Idam Brahmasi makes him the material cause, the Upadana Karana. Now you tell me, if he is everything and he has made everything, then am I different from him? No, you have made the entire world, but not me. Can I say that? So does that not prove that I am Bhagwan? It is exactly what he said. Tvam Saksha Atma Asi Nityam. You are the very self. The next time if you see, Tvam Saksha Atma Asi Nityam. You are the very self. How? Why? Because you are everything and you have made everything. So how can I be different from you? How can I say I have a separate existence? So therefore, again, what is this I? You are me means what? Oh Lord, this body is you. Oh Lord, this mind is you. This intellect is you. And this me. And I say that this is I, this also is you alone. So you can also say, oh Lord, you are me. What does it matter? If A is equal to B, B is equal to A. If I say, oh Lord, I am you, oh Lord, you are me. You are my manifestation. So it's the same thing. So therefore, Tvam Sakshat Atma Asi Nityam. Always. Not for some time of the day, not only when I am doing the prayers. No, always. Then why do sun is shining always? The earth turns, therefore I am in the night. The sun is always shining. This very fact is always shining, like the sun. So I am the very you, and you are the very me. So therefore, this is the way, the very first Anuvaka of the Atharva Veda, of the Ganapati Atharvashirsha, we are told that we are one and Brahma. More on this tomorrow. Please go through the beautiful commentary in the book. It will be very elevating. And every day when we come, first we will chant the Ganapati Atharvashirsha with the Phalashruti. What we chanted towards the end, after the Atharvashirsha finished, was the Phalashruti. What is the result of chanting the Ganapati Atharvashirsha? So that also we will be chanting every day. If you want to carry some books especially for that, you may please do that.
गणेश जी का वाहन आया था।